I got Flow TV.
See, you know it's how to get the jingle out here.
I mean, hey, jingle music is the way I like.
Anyway, guys, this week, the featured album review is your boy P.A.T. with his new EP called The Growth. So what'd you think about this album, Simon?
I listened to it. I listened to all 9 tracks. It was 7 tracks, 2 bonus tracks.
Yeah.
Highlights, of course, of the actual EP for me were Short Story. Yeah, Short Story. I like that joint. That joint's nice.
Short Story.
Perfect beat. Everything's good. Also, it was the joint Stay With Me, right? Which I think was the last joint.
Yeah, the last bonus track.
Man, the last bonus track. That should have been actually a part of the 7 tracks. Cause that was probably the biggest highlight of this actual EP for me. And then of course, All Gas No Brakes is dope. I definitely like that. I like Lil Homies a little bit because I like the concept. I like where he's going and what he's speaking about, so I can appreciate that track. That would probably be if I didn't like All Gas No Brakes, it would probably be in the top 3.
I enjoyed the project. Yeah. I thought it was cool. It showed a lot of potential and, excuse the pun, it showed a lot of growth. Yes. I think some tracks had stuff on here, the track For Me, and I'm not sure who that is singing the hook. It's just not very good. I don't know if it's the mixing or the vocal performance. That entire record, it just seemed like the vocals weren't a part of the track, and it's one of those tracks that in an EP of this length that you could have just left it off and been totally better for it. The intro, hip hop since 1985 or 85 rather. The beat's dope. The rhymes are cool. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I think his rhymes are a little pedestrian. What I mean by that is they're par for the course. He doesn't really say anything that's hey, that dude's going. Right. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I liked it, man. I think the beat selection overall was pretty good. I think some of the beats are really synth heavy. They don't complement his rhyme and flow style.
Yeah, and it just seems like with P.A.T. what you're looking at is a little bit more of a laid-back flow style. So when you're looking at a little bit more of a laid-back flow style, that's kind of where I see him shine the most. When he has like the intro, of course, obviously, Same Story, which are the joints that I actually like, Stay With Me, which are a lot more of the mellow joints that really, really suit his style as an artist. And I do like those tracks best. And I think it's mainly just because how he's connected with those beats. Yes, I agree with Flo on the For Me track. Shout out to whoever you had on the track, because I don't know who was featured on it. But at the end of the day, I feel like that one kind of needs to go back to the ground, and we need to try to rework that one a little bit because it didn't stand out as far as the vocals for me. So it felt like there was a level of disconnection from the beat to the actual performance of you as an artist. And it really just kind of takes away from your actual potential, your actual talent. So that's just kind of my take on it for me. But overall, I do like the project. I do think that it is showing a lot of growth in you as an artist. And I appreciate you, of course, not overloading me with a whole lot of songs.
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to hear 21 songs from an artist.
I don't.
Admittedly, up to now, I haven't really listened to any of your stuff. And
right.
I worry that a lot of people that you're out here trying to reach haven't heard you. So the EP format is really great for a lot of indie musicians because it's just okay, here's 8 songs.
Right.
And it really gives you a chance to like all 4 of them. You can listen to it on the way to work, and it doesn't feel like a burden to listen to.
It's not time consuming. It doesn't consume your day, your time, your energy, your effort. So I really appreciate the fact that you didn't push that many tracks on me, because like I said, it gave me an opportunity to actually be able to listen to all 9 tracks, the highs and the lows, and be able to kind of pinpoint the things that I like about you specifically as an artist. So kudos to you on that.
Overall, I think I'm going to give the album 6.5 out of 10.
I can agree with that. I
think, it's not a bad album. It's not a great album.
But it is slightly above average.
It is above average.
That's good.
I think you're on the cusp there. I think really the album really could have got a higher score. There was just a few tracks. Really, you just took too long to get into them.
Yeah.
But, of course, keep grinding, homie. Shout out to P.A.T. Thanks for sending us your music.
Thank you.
Again, this is Flowman.
And I'm Cyren.
And this is IGotFlow.tv. You can see this on IGotFlow.net.
Let's check out the I Got Flow podcast. The podcast is beautiful. It goes down. Artists, listen. If you are watching this, and you are an artist, I am asking you to send me your music. We will review your music. We will play your music on the podcast. Flo, where can they send the music? selfindependentmusic@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook. Right here. Also Facebook right here. And you can actually send us your music. You send us a message. Some people like to communicate through Facebook. We're on Twitter at I Got Flow Podcast. If you want to talk sports, you want to talk gaming, you want to talk music, whatever, hit us up. Just at I Got Flow Podcast. We should follow you, retweet. It's all good and fun. Until next time, I'm Flowman, she's Cyren, and we out. I got Flow out.
Alright. Implemented a plan, then built it from the ground. First was an ounce, then poof to a pound. So much money coming in, dog, I had to put my pen down. Found the new connect, so I stepped in to cash in. Five niggas twice my age, staring with a grin. I'm grinning back, but not tripping cause it. Yo, out the counting said, young nigga, you straight. A handshake, then salute as I break. I'm checking the dash, make sure I'm doing the speed limit. Yo, after that, caught my bitch, said I'm sliding through the gates. Without trying, that ass still shakes. Asking did I bring rubbers, you know the motherfuckers. Damn right, that's what she called me.